How racist was that crayon joke?
It was really good.
I
It's
don't feel
so
like I think I was pretty politically correct enough.
the way you put it was breathtaking. It was amazing. I think that's the best way it could have ever been put in. I guess so.
Makes sense. Two negatives in this case do not make a positive, AJ.
There have been times where I've actually, to avoid my controller dying or to recharge it, I'll plug it into the wall right behind me at that outlet, and I'll game while it
So
charges. So
you
that's
let
kind of
me
handy.
so control wire on the top, wire in the bottom. That's
I
what I'm
guess
hearing.
so. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
You fucking caveman. Do you change it to channel 3 too when you're ready to play your video
Oh
games?
no, 100%. Yeah, yeah. I actually have to dial it over to channel 3 and then wait for it. And if it doesn't work, I blow into the disk drive real quick.
Do you remember that struggle? Channel 4, right? Like, didn't it have like a switch that let you do two different channels?
Yes, if I remember correctly, my Super Nintendo had that. Yeah, where it's a channel 3 and channel 4 option. It's just a matter of you doing that. Yeah, that sounds vaguely correct. Yeah.
Crazy. We're fucking cavemen. We're old.
Oh yeah, we old as shit. Old as balls.
Insane. Well, I need a
Definitely
drink
as
now
balls. I
because you
definitely
made
need a
me feel
drink.
old as shit.
Let's drink it up. What do you have on you there, my patriotic sir?
So I'm gonna just go ahead and let the wheel of mystery get me a beer. So let's see.
Wheel of Mystery.
Yeah, or I guess fridge of mystery. I
Fridge
think
of
that sounds
Mystery.
better.
Sounds
All
good. One of these days
right.
we should make a wheel and then we have to drink whatever the wheel lands
I don't
on.
want that one. I'm putting it back.
Did you actually see what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. A good old reliable.
This is no, it's actually not. It's the one I talk
Oh,
shit about.
it's the citrus one. Yeah, that we talked about
Yeah.
last episode. Nice.
Yeah. So I went to Vaughn. Sometimes Vaughn has killer fucking deals.
Yeah.
Uh
Wow. This episode brought to you by Vaughn's
I gotta
and
promote them a bit.
Pavilions.
Especially if you're on the struggle.
Mm.
On what was it? Monday I went the day before 4th of July, and I saw they had the 12 pack. And if you bought it, it was like $3 off. And then if you have the app, it was an extra $3 off.
Wow.
So
Okay.
the
Okay.
12 pack was only $12.
Sexual. Dollar a beer.
So the motherfuckers tricked me though, because I've taken advantage of that deal, and they usually have standard delicious.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I see.
I
Okay.
didn't
Okay.
think twice to look at the beers that were in it.
They
So
gotcha.
they got the shit out of me. Oh my! But hey, $12, $1 a can, can't go
Mm-hmm.
wrong.
Absolutely. And plus, out of this 12 pack, I'm assuming you get at least 4 of the double IPA. So I mean, at least you got some power packed in there.
This is not a double.
But I mean, is it like 3? Is it like a 12 pack of citrus, 12 pack of standard, 12 pack of double? Like all
It,
3 of them are mixed in there?
it's four different cans, so it's
Mm-hmm.
three each, I believe.
There you go.
And it's standard Stone, which is the one I pulled out of the fridge.
Oh.
Um, the delicious,
Uh-huh.
the is it hazy? Is that what it's called? The one with like all the colors on it? I think it's the hazy
Hazy
IPA.
IPA, yeah, very
And then
straightforward. The purple pinky, yeah.
yeah, that's the one. And then the
Mm.
FML. And I'm saving those two last FMLs as a trophy to myself.
Yeah, for going through the not
Yeah,
so great
yeah,
gauntlet.
yeah. Fuck. I had the option of buying a 12 pack of just straight delicious. But I was like, you know what? I need some variety in my life. I like standard delicious. I like FML. Why the fuck not? Well, that's why, John. That's why.
That's why. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, I
All
mean,
that shit I talked to you.
the karma came right back around to you, my friend.
Yeah.
You got the
Bitch
standard
slapped the shit out of me.
IPA and the FML though. At least you got those two to at least kind of look forward to.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I I don't think I'm a fan of the standard anymore. So whenever I go to the Cheesecake Factory for happy hour, because I
Uh-huh.
work right across the street from it, that's the only IPA they got. So
Sure.
I always get it. And every single time I'm like, oh, I wish I had something else. Not Lagunitas, but something else.
Anything but Lagunitas, but we'll take what we can. Didn't you say they have Sculp in there though too on occasion? Oh, why did I think
Fuck
that?
no.
Okay. No, you have said Stone IPA. Okay. That's my bad. All right, fair enough. Well,
What'd you get?
I happen to be a good American, so unlike my heathen of a friend here next to me, of course, on the show. So I brought with my a fruitfully fresh double IPA, of course,
Oh,
the Stone Enjoy by
oh,
7423 Tangerine and Pineapple IPA. So we'll see how it goes. This is my first time
it's
trying it this
disgusting.
year. We've said it before that it's out
Spoilers.
of all the Enjoy buys, it's our least favorite on record. It's interesting.
Jesus Christ.
But you know
Well, I'm
what?
glad I didn't buy it.
But you've also had it a couple times this year already, right? I think you
Yeah, I
told me
actually
that.
had the 6-pack that I finished.
Okay, for sure, for sure. So this is 9%, as has become standard for the Enjoy buys by Stone Brewing. But you know what? One thing I noticed, I'm not sure if you saw on social media, but on the 4th of July, I looked back at, I was like, I know I made posts back in the day about 4th of July and stuff like that. And it happened to be like our 3rd episode ever of the show. Was the first time we ever tried Enjoy Buy on the show, for 4th of July, that is. Anyway, back then it was classified as like an unfiltered imperial
I remember
IPA.
that.
Isn't that crazy?
I remember that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
It was
saw
like
your
a big
post, but
thing.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of wild. So I'm excited to try this, but it is interesting. And back then it was like 9.4%. So they've since kind of dropped the caliber as far as what you get from this beer.
And quality.
I'm
And quality.
just gonna put this up to the camera just that way we can all kind of see what it's looking like to anyone curious. I mean, it's definitely a thick boy. Again, classic test. AJ, no AJ,
No,
Cyclops AJ.
that's so
right here.
gross. Just
I'm gonna
drink it
try.
already.
Okay. Ooh, it's thick. I should have
Oh,
added
man.
that this is definitely AJ breakfast right now, as we're recording this at 6 p.m. I had 2 cups of coffee today, and now this. So
That's it? No food?
I was on a walk for about 4 hours and 20 minutes. I did
Okay.
that today. So I mean, I'm at a huge calorie deficit. So
You're going to feel it.
I'm gonna feel this like a motherfucker. So I can't be held responsible for the things I say today. I'll
Okay.
just put it that way.
I had a tiny bag of chips at like 4:30 because I
Nice.
fast until about 4.
Okay.
Oh, shit. What am I saying? At 5 because I get picked up at 5.
Oh,
I
fuck,
fast until
okay.
5.
We're basically
So-
in the same boat then.
Monday through Friday, you best believe I'm fasting until about 5.
Nice. Very cool. Man, I have some good chips in the house right now too. We got like freaking the LeBron James chips, which are freaking. I like those a lot.
What flavor is it? LeBron
It's like,
James, John.
LeBron, for all the fans out there that have always wanted to lick LeBron James, but it's hard to not get tackled at Staples
that
Center
chip.
or SoFi, whatever it's called nowadays.
No.
What's yeah? Just get the chip, sprinkled LeBron dust on it.
It's like licking his forehead during an NBA game.
Yeah. Fourth quarter, he's been at it. They make him play 3 out of the 4 quarters. It's like licking LeBron. It's like you just move the sweatband and then there you go, smack it back.
All the sodium. That's why you have those sodium warnings.
Yeah, 100%. See, you get it. LeBron James chips. I'm not even going to say the brand or anything like that. LeBron James chips. And then there's always, for the first time we tried the Flaming Hot Cool Ranch, which is pretty good too.
Okay.
We had like a little cookout in the backyard a few days ago, before 4th of July actually. And so we bought some chips beforehand. So
Nice. Did you work on the 4th?
I did have to work the 4th. Yeah, it's like a mandatory holiday for work. So
For everybody or for you?
I know, right? For everyone affiliated with the company that I work for, or at least those at the store level. We'll put it that way.
And is it a busy day?
No, I don't want to talk about where I work necessarily, but I'll say this. So I remember last year it being quite busy for like a good 3-hour pocket, but this year, since it landed on a Tuesday, it was kind of awkward because customers didn't have their 3-day weekend. So it was in the almost middle of the week ish.
Oh, I hated it.
You know what I mean? And so it's they probably had I don't know. I mean, it is a government holiday. For all we know, maybe people got a 4-day weekend this year. What was it like for you?
I worked Monday.
Okay.
Did not work Tuesday. Had Monday and Tuesday off. Her job was, nice enough to give them both Monday and Tuesday off.
Nice. Yeah, that is rad.
Right?
That is rad. Yeah, freaking the wifey got holiday pay for the 4th of July. I'm like, what the hell? That's
Oh yeah, so I
amazing.
mean, so did I.
Yeah, I mean, we're salary now, so I mean, that's
Even if I
the
wasn't like,
you get a bonus for that.
oh yeah, my salary is really different too. I went from working with a huge company that even if I missed work, I was salary. I don't know if yours is like that.
Mm.
Is yours like that? If you miss work for a day, do you get paid for that day? Assuming you don't
Yeah,
have PTO.
yeah. I mean,
Not
like,
me.
oh, really? You have to use PTO in order to get the day off?
Yeah, and if I
Or
don't have PTO, I don't get paid for the day.
oh shit,
Yeah, it's weird, right? It's I looked it up. Complete. It's a normal thing.
completely legal.
As long as you don't work a half day,
Mm-hmm.
then they don't have to pay you.
Well, you know what? I've never been at a paid time off deficit on
So you don't.
hours.
So you might be like that too.
Yeah, for all I know, yeah, maybe legally that is the case, but I've never really blown all of it or spent all of it. Even when I've used a significant amount, like I did last year, or yeah, the end of last year, even still, like for our wedding, I still had a decent amount of a cushion left over. I just like to have it just in case, you know, legs get
Yeah.
broken. But yeah, I don't know. Now that you mention it, I think it just depends on the employee and how well they're liked. Like if
So you
they're
wouldn't
like
get it.
if they're yeah, no, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. For me, I'm probably sure they'd find a way to make an exception, so I wouldn't be able to take
Oh yeah,
advantage.
they'd find that loophole.
Oh, it's AJ. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Have you heard his shitty podcast? No pay. So how you liking that beer?
Honestly, it's not bad, but maybe because
Oh,
I've
you're
had zero
terrible.
to eat today, so my taste buds are just like num 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 num. But I
Mm.
don't know. It's not bad. I'm not getting like okay. I'll say it this way: the tangerine and pineapple that they're advertising on here, it's not that prevalent. Similar to like
What?
like the Aloha Sculpin, or even like the grapefruit Sculpin. I feel like I can still, even though I don't really go for those beers, the fruit flavored ones.
Yeah.
If they're the option that I have available to me as far as IPAs go, I'll probably drink them if they're the only option. Because one, they're decently potent, but also secondly, like this, I feel like I don't get like an overwhelming fruit flavor from it, and so I'm down for this. It's not
You're
bad.
gonna have way different taste buds. I can't wait until the end of the year episode.
I've been thinking about that a whole lot. I'm excited. So I got us a 6 pack. This is one out of the six. I have not opened the others.
You need to hide two of them.
I know. I spoke well to those that if we upload these episodes chronologically, then the last episode we talked about it. I've since then I blatantly told my dad I was like, since you got to enjoy all of that 6 pack, this one is for beer belly use only. And so I mean he complied, he agreed. We'll see how well that's honored because that's still a long time until
You
we do
need to
that
put two
that
of those
episode
pictures
idea.
in your room. Why do they
At
need it in the
least.
fridge?
At least. I mean, I'm kind of hoping that we can have four. I have another idea that's in the same vein of your idea, which I think was ultimately the best idea ever that you came up with. This is just like a sister idea to
Four's
yours.
four is gonna be way too much,
Oh no,
especially
no,
with
no,
what we're
yeah.
gonna be drinking.
No, no, no. You're okay. You're okay.
We're gonna leave
Not,
that episode trashed.
it's gonna be over. So yeah, yeah. So I'm trying to think. You know what I came across the other day though? The same day I picked these up, I was able to find several 6 pack of the 420s still. So I
At Party
kind of
House,
want to, yeah. So I kind of want to grab some of those. Like,
that you see, that's a good beer.
yes, I actually, no, I now that you mention it, I don't think
You
I
haven't
ever got
tried
to
it.
try it this year. I
No,
didn't
you
get
didn't.
to. Did you try it on the show? I'm forgetting. I don't think you did.
No, I don't think so. I think I drank them all before I made it to the show.
Where did you where did you have it on tap then? I'm curious.
No, I bought a 6 pack
Mm,
at Party House.
son of a bitch. Gotcha. Yeah, they still have a few. They're not refrigerated, which kind of concerns me, but at least they're being at an even room temperature.
Oh,
You know what I
then
mean?
you're gonna be really concerned because all of the Enjoy Buys I have are not in the fridge.
No, no, that's I mean, I think maybe make some room so that way we don't die of freaking what's the word I'm looking for? I guess rotten hops, if you will.
I think you should get rid of room and keep them in your room because I do not believe whatsoever those beers are gonna make it if you keep it in that fridge.
I wholeheartedly believe you.
I have absolutely no faith. I think you need to take two of those out and put it in your choni drawer.
Need I remind you of the Pliny
you know
for
what?
President beers that we ordered? Go ahead, pardon me.
bleep what I just said, because I know your dad occasionally listens to this.
Probably does.
So don't let him know where your hiding spot's at.
Definitely not the Choni door. Definitely not the Chon Chon drawer. Did I mention it's certainly not in the Chon Chon drawer? No. You're right.
Because that's the only one I don't have. So if that collection is incomplete, I will quit the band.
Yeah, I respect that. I think that at that point that's pretty fair. I mean, I wanted to quit life after he freaking took our last planning for president can, which again was another situation. I love my
don't
father.
remember that.
To the end of my because I gave you your share. It was what was left of mine that was evaporated into thin air. It was like I forget what it was, but I gave you at least your half.
Yeah, we put in.
Yeah, we put in.
Yeah.
We put in. I bought him. You paid me back immediately. That was awesome. And so yeah, you honored your side of things. Don't worry, you're good. We're good.
Okay, yeah.
You and me, we're chilling.
And I remember I went halves with my dad.
That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, because I think we each got 8, and then I went halves with my dad. So he got 4, I had 4.
Got you. Well, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, but I do believe the situation was similar, but not quite as. No, it's worse. It's worse. I just remember I gave you your half, and then I had mine in the fridge, and I was just trying to pace myself with it and take time to really enjoy them and embrace them. I gave my dad a couple for sure, at least a couple, and I think I got to have a maximum of maybe 3 for myself. There's probably a past episode where I might be even gripe about it more then.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
But yeah, if memory serves right, he had the vast majority of my half. So there was that. But I mean, he didn't go halvesies with me like your lovely father did for you. So
oh no, I wouldn't give. I would give my dad 1, and that's it. If he didn't go halves with me,
yeah, which I think is fair. I mean, even with this situation, like I explained last episode, if it's uploaded chronologically, I wrote on the box 2 for Papa Burgundy, have fun, 2 for Dad. And he proceeded to have all 6.
And he complained being drunk, but my dad also drinks a lot, and then he has whiskeys. He usually has like 3 whiskeys on a Saturday and like fucking 5 to 6 beers, and he won't touch my beers if they're mine.
Respectable gentleman right there. That's what I'm talking about. And then there's my father,
which we
Chewbacca
love,
himself,
but
who I love to the end of my days, but my fuse is running short. I'll put it that way. I mean, that's the thing. I feel like I not that I feel, I have a certainty that, let's just say, if you and I lived together, there would be that understanding. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't touch your beers.
I mean, to a degree, they would be our beers, but if there was something that we really held special, we could respect that of each other. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 100%. Or maybe I won't respect you and I'll drink it. I'll be like, to remind you of home.
I heard you're homesick. Let me remind you. Hey, guess what? I'm actually lactating right now. I've been playing with my nipples for like 5 minutes. If you suck my nipple, you might get a hint of beer.
Get a little bit. Just a little bit.
I haven't had planning for president in about 4 years. It's sucking time.
God, it's been that long already, huh?
You know what I thought about right now? Wait. Hold up. When they did planning for president, was that when it was Trump versus Biden?
Biden, yeah.
Oh, okay. So then that's coming back around again. So like you suggested back then, is it going to be an every 4 years kind of thing? Because that would be sick.
I'd imagine.
I'm hoping. It's got to be. It's got to be. They're finding another way. I imagine Russian River Brewing Co. is finding another way of like keeping things like anticipated. God bless you, sir.
Oh, it tastes like Frito.
Nice.
That was the bag of chips I had.
Standard Fritos, you said?
No, chili cheese.
Oh. Now hear me out. What if you had chili cheese Fritos, but chili cheese on top? That actually sounds amazing.
I think I've done that before. And then I think you've had my mom's pork beans.
Yes.
So she would buy like the big bag of Fritos before, and then we would eat the pork beans with that.
Actually, I don't think I've had that. I would remember.
You did.
I am your number one. I'm your mom's number one fan.
At Joshua's recent birthday, she made them. You definitely had some.
There was Doritos mixed in?
No,
Or on
not the
side?
Doritos. No, there was no Doritos. But
Or
the
I'm sorry, Frito. Or whatever the hell you said.
no, no Fritos. She just made her beans.
Oh, okay.
You
Gotcha.
definitely had the beans.
No, for sure. I thought
You
you meant
wait.
with the chips on the side or
No,
something.
yeah, she
Oh,
doesn't do
okay.
that. It's already a very obese meal. I mean, there's bacon and chorizo.
Ooh,
It's bad.
but with chorizo, oh my god!
Hmm.
And I'm a chorizo and egg fiend. It's so bad. Chorizo y huevos, forget about
Mm.
it. Or huevos y chorizo,
The other
cold.
day, Yvonne and I made a chorizo with Oaxaca cheese dip. Oh,
Oh baby,
so good.
oh baby. Wait, Oaxaca cheese?
Oaxaca? Yeah,
Is
you've
that
had it.
the white sprinkly stuff?
No,
What am I thinking of?
it's white. I don't know. I don't know all the cheeses.
There's one in the back of my mind. I know it's right there at the tip of my tongue, but it's not coming out.
I
But
know
anyway,
American because I'm American, and then I know Oaxaca because I'm
it's
somewhat Mexican.
excuse you. Oh, Oaxaca.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you.
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca. I mean this beer. I
Oh
usually
yeah,
say
you talk about yours, please.
I usually say that like IPAs are very hop forward. This is very citrus forward.
I
Like
mean, it
I don't
has it
think
right there on
there's
the title.
anything special about it. Like there's no other flavors. I get some hops and a
Okay,
lot of citrus. This reminds me of started drinking hazy IPAs.
when we first started, okay,
Like we just couldn't do it. They just weren't for us. And
yeah,
I think breweries got better at, mixing different hops to get you those great different flavors. Because now I love hazies. Like
yeah,
I'll take a hazy any day.
yeah.
Not this one. Not this one. But a different one.
Yeah, delicious standard already has a hint of citrus to it. A
Yeah.
hint.
A hint.
That's all I need as
No.
far as a delicious goes, anyway.
In this one, the IPA is the hint.
Can I be honest with you? I'm most confident in
Oh.
having a hazy IPA when I know it's from Green Cheek Beer.
Yeah,
That's where I feel the most confident about having a hazy. Because I mean, honestly, if I'm looking at a beer menu and as long as the percentages are there, I more so lean away from the hazies. I mean, I'll do it. I will do it, especially if they're like up there in percentage. I'll give it a swing. But it's not every day I go for a hazy. In fact, it's a minority at times for me
Really?
nowadays. Yeah, you know what? I went like a good year and a half, 2 years, where because I think when we started the show, it was like the beginning of the hazy renaissance. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The
I would
hazy
say so.
takeover
Yeah.
back in 2020, probably even right before that, like mid 2019, if I had to guess. But it where like you said, like breweries just got wise as to how to do it better to balance it out more, to where it's not so much Citra going on,
And
which is good. Citra is sick, but I mean, when you overdo it, it's a little much.
I'm gonna fanboy out. I actually
Yeah.
remember the first hazy I had that I was like, okay, hazies are good if they're done right.
What was it?
I,
Please.
I'm gonna be super fanboy about this.
Oh, wait. Let me guess. Mind Circus by Russian.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mind Circus. Yep.
No, 100%. No, you got me into Mind
I
Circus.
think I brought
for
you one.
sure.
That's
That
when
sounds right.
when I went up to get the younger. I came back with beers and I shared with you and Voldemort, and I'm pretty sure I brought the Mind Circus.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. That's a good friend. I hope I kissed you on the face for that. God damn, I hope I did. You deserved
Yeah,
it.
I think you did.
Mm.
It's okay though. It's okay.
I honestly, now that I think about it, I probably wouldn't doubt it either. I wouldn't doubt it. And I'm fine with Mind Circus now. Like I'm honestly, if I see
I
a
had
Mind
it
Circus
this
somewhere,
past weekend.
oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, you dirty dog.
I
It's
went
so
halves with my
balanced.
dad.
Oh, how much did you guys buy?
Just one, but we went halvesies.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
It was
okay,
his beer. He was like, "You want half?" And I was like, "You're offering. Why
Fuck
not?"
yeah. Nice tall bottle version too. No 12-ounce bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Hell yeah.
He's not wearing the mask anymore either.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I think I still have a couple bottles in
COVID's
cans that show the
officially
mask.
over. Once he's not wearing the mask, it's over. That's my sign right there.
That's our profit. That's our profit. Pandemic's over, everybody. You can all go home.
COVID
Or
has
go
been
out
eradicated. Kohu is what we call it now.
Right. Now that I think about it, I doubt it now, but I wonder if I have an old school bottle pre-mask because I don't know if I do. I kind of doubt it.
I
I,
feel
I
like
would
I
think
do.
you do, or your dad's garage probably.
He does. He definitely does.
Hell yeah, that was amazing. And I remember you first preaching the ways of the mind circus, and then you gave me some, and I was like, "Fuck yes,
Oh
fuck
yeah.
yes." That
Then
was
it
well
became
before
easy to
starting
get.
the show, though, too.
Yes, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And since we're on the subject,
Please.
your boy got that little compass in him, or he did.
That's right. Okay.
Hmm.
So I drunkenly looked at your message to me and I was like, fuck yeah. But why don't you re-explain it to the people? But should we get a second beer? Or are you okay?
Yeah. Send a new link. Let's get a second beer.
Okay, okay. I'll be right back in just a second.
I checked in my fridge of mystery, and all that was left was two standard Stone IPAs.
That's not a bad thing.
All the
Oh,
good ones are in the other fridge.
oh, I was gonna say what happened to the FMLs then. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, for the sake of sobriety or somewhat, I'm gonna finish this one real quick. Mm. Mm. Well, that was actually a decent amount
And now
left.
you're gonna drink whiskey.
I know, right? No, no, not this time. Although where I went last night for dinner with Sin, they had half off wine and whiskey, and they actually had a really nice whiskey selection that
Nice.
I did not take advantage of. But well, actually, Sin did though. Sin, it was like $4.50 for a glass of Buffalo Trace since it was half off,
Oh, that's
and
not bad.
yeah, and then like a $2 upcharge just to make it an old fashioned. So she went for that, and she loved it.
Hmm.
Or no,
Were
so
you
sorry,
sober?
$2 up sale for a whiskey sour. That is.
Ooh,
Otherwise, it would have been like an additional $4 for me for like an old fashioned,
a little bit
something
more
like that.
ingredients in it. Yeah. I
Yeah,
love whiskey sours.
me too. And she liked hers too. It was
Ooh.
God bless you again. So I actually brought something different for this time around.
Oh
At first,
no,
I was
here it
like,
goes.
"What if I went less potent?" But then that was just the idea. What if I just went less potent? But then I realized, crap, this has more beer in it. That was just a 12-ounce can. This is going to be a full-on pint boy with 16 fluid ounces. This is something different, something I have not yet tried on the show. You're not going to be disappointed. Don't worry. And I'm
Okay.
not just saying that. But I wish I had an option to disappoint you. I did have the option.
You should have.
I didn't. Not. I mean, I could pause and go
No, too
right
late.
back.
Too late.
I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you. I end up going with a Joys of Summer India
Oh,
Pale
pizza
Ale
port.
by
Pizza
Pizza
Port.
Port.
Yeah.
Yeah. An even 7% boy, too. Let me see. Boom. There it is.
Oh, okay. You're gonna
Mhm.
feel it, AJ.
Oh, yeah. Oh, most definitely. At least it's 2% lighter. But then
You
again,
need to
it's
tell
also
yourself
an
you're
additional
gonna be
4
2%
ounces.
drunker then. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, for sure. At least. So there we go. Let's crack this puppy. I bought these so that way, even though I bought the 6-pack for Beer Belly of the Stone and Joy buy for the July, I had these as like I guess like a what's the term they use? A parlay.
Okay.
I went parts of the Caribbean. I was like, hey, Dad, here's a parlay. We can enjoy these all you want on 4th of July.
Yeah, but guess what happens when those are done?
Mm-hmm. The hunger keeps flowing.
Somebody's gonna enjoy and a joy by it.
And they don't care if it's past the date, which technically we are already anyway. So as you can see, a little different
Oh.
already. A slight bit of fog to it, just the slightest bit of haze and thickness, but ultimately much more light compared to the Enjoy by that is. But I'm digging the art of this can though. It's classy. It's definitely just everything you expect from a day of summer. And I definitely have to say, it's definitely like a good like little drinking sesh IPA. So I mean, you can pound a few of them. You're gonna feel good, but not get crazy. Actually, Sin and I we watched Tom Segura's latest special on 4th of July, the night of, and
Okay.
I kicked back and had two of these while we watched it. It was a good time. Got super silly, super silly.
Okay. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of stand up too much, but I have just a little bit been listening to Two Bears One Cave. Is that what it's
Have
called?
you? Yeah, Two Bears One Cave, of course, with Burt Kreischer, Tom Segura.
But that's because like out. I have no other podcast to listen to.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, if you want an easy place to start is the beginning, for sure.
What's the easy place?
The easiest place to start is just the very beginning of the show. Go scroll down to episode
I'm
1.
not that devoted.
I'm not saying start like grind through all of them. I'm just saying might as well start with the first few episodes and see how you like it. That's all.
I did that with the Weekly Planet, and I got bored after a while. I started just nitpicking, like, oh, I like this movie. Let me re-listen to it.
Right.
And they're still pretty.
Oh God, we lost him, everybody. Let's jump back into this while we got the flavor.
What the fuck were we talking about?
That's a great question. I think our lack of breakfast started to take a toll.
Well, Liquid Compass.
That's exactly what we're talking about.
You broke my heart last episode.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You told me you went to the Chino Hills and that they stopped carrying Liquid Compass. We blamed Sapporo.
Because we're racist.
Yeah, stupid Sapporo. And
okay.
Sons of bitches. So we did that episode, I think, last Thursday. So on Friday, I told my wife, I was like, come on. Come on.
They got great food.
You know when you hit it? No, who cares? But you know when you hit it, you know when
you and I don't care, but one more time.
Come on.
Oh, okay, yes. the come on. 100%.
Come on. And she was like, fine, let's do it. And then I went in and I ordered it, and the waiter didn't say anything. So I was like, so I said, I'm gonna rub this in AJ's face.
You son of a bitch.
And I was about to send you a text that I got it. And then my wife was like, wait, they haven't brought it to you.
Yes. Okay.
Because she's like, for all you know, he's going to walk up to you and say it's done.
And give you a big fat middle finger. Yeah.
You're right. And then like, it had been 10 minutes since I ordered, and we already got one of our appetizers, and she got her soda. So I'm like, okay, I'm worried.
I'm concerned now.
So I noticed the waiter looked at the table, and he noticed I didn't have the beer. So I saw him walk to the bar. I'm like, fuck. So he walked up to me and he was like, they're opening up a new keg right now.
Yo, let's go.
Thank you, beer gods. Thank you. Thank you, hop god.
For all we know, it might still be there. I doubt it, but it might still be there.
I might hit my wife with the come on.
The John come on is a very strong substance for sure. It gets me every time. Every time.
Yeah, he came. I pounded one. I asked for a second one. I pounded it. And I was like, maybe my third beer will just be a Pliny the Elder, because Bristol Farms typically has it.
Go fuck
I said,
yourself.
fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm going to have another Liquid Compass.
Yes.
And then I had a Pliny the Elder. And boy, what a send-off. I left so intoxicated at Yard House. That compass was all over the place. I was going wheeze.
Yeah, wheeze, exactly. You're going now. Oh, fuck. Mouth and Sorth.
Nope.
Weast and Est. I feel you.
It happened.
Good for you.
That was a great Friday. I'm very happy that I got to have one last send off.
Oh yeah. Hopefully.
I'm not even gonna attempt it. Like, I'm not even gonna go back. I got what I needed.
You don't want your heart broken again.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. If you don't call the girl, you don't know that she's not interested.
Exactly. Exactly. I'll always have this right there.
That one time you got to see the cute freckle on the left butt cheek.
And
you always have
she
that.
put out 3 different times
in the same night.
Losing
all of our straight female listeners for sure. But shout out to you lesbians, though. We appreciate you very much. You feel what we're talking about right now.
Oh yeah.
But you're more classy than we are about it.
Yeah, we're not classy at all.
No, I mean, that's why we have a beer podcast. So there's that.
That was a successful journey. I'm so happy I got, and then I got to end the night with the Pliny the Elder.
That's the bow on it right there. That's the kiss on the cheek after giving a girl a great time. And
trust me, if I'm in Irvine, I'm getting an Elder.
Oh, you should.
It's just as simple as that. If I'm watching a movie at Irvine, I'm getting an Elder.
That's smart. See, I've yet to try that actually. As far as like, let's go to a movie out there, but first, let's go to Bristol Farms and see.
They're so close too. Bristol Farm and that theater.
It's a small walk. It's like a 5-minute walk, 10-minute walk tops.
when I went to go and see Titanic and Creed 3, you best believe I walked in there with 3 different elders.
Did who held the goods?
I had
The
a big enough
narcotics.
I had a big enough jacket to hold 2, and
Okay.
then my wife put one inside of her bag. But typically, if I take 1 or 2, she'll just put it in her bag. She
How
has a
big is her
bigger size
bag?
bag.
I was gonna say it's a tall bottle you're
It's
talking
it's
about.
it's slightly bigger than this one.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Oh yeah.
Smart. Smart. I
It's
rarely
like
go there though.
spend $16 for a fucking Voodoo Ranger that I can get at AM PM for $2,
Don't do it.
or spend $6 and get a Pliny the Elder.
Amen. Amen. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and it's so fun when you hear that random little in the theater.
Oh yeah,
It feels good. You're like someone else is having a lot of fun right now, and I'm glad for them.
I'm that
But
someone.
also hand me down one real quick. Have we
Nah,
done that
bro.
before?
What?
Have we had drinks with other people in a theater before
No,
that we
not
didn't
theater.
know?
Not in theater.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely not in theater.
Am I thinking of Warped Tour then? Where we shared very legal substances with people?
That was Warped Tour. That was when I think that's
Okay,
the only
okay.
time something like that happened. First and only time.
With you, yes. That's true.
Yes.
That's true. I think you at one point you looked at me and I was like, "Oh yeah, let's do this."
Let's get the herps. Why not?
And we totally could have. We totally could have. Did I burn the tip of the pipe before we
It was a
hit that
joint
marijuana?
or blunt.
You're right. I totally forgot
And
about
that's like
that.
the sloppiest thing you can do too. The thing
Mhm.
that paper holds all the moisture at the end
Yep.
or the
Oh
beginning.
yeah. Oh no, most definitely. You get like a little string of spit when you pull it away from yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This is the part of the episode where we get a little dirty, for sure. As
Oh, yeah.
after the beer settled in a little bit. Oh yeah. A little
Sure.
too good right now, to be honest with you.
I knew that was gonna happen. I told you.
I knew it was gonna happen too.
Or are you already halfway done with your beer?
Actually, yeah, I am. I'm probably
You fucking
right about here.
alcoholic.
You know me. You've been known me, my
Okay.
friend.
I'm gonna bring up one more topic for you. And this isn't even funny. Like, I am curious to know what you generally think.
By all means.
So, The Flash is currently trending to be one of the worst superhero movies of all time.
Okay.
I love how you think that's a joke. It is, but it shouldn't be because we all knew that was going to happen.
Okay.
Do you think if that statistic wasn't made for him in Hawaii or all the other stupid shit he did,
Yeah.
that would have made a difference?
Yeah, I definitely think it would.
You think so? You don't
so.
think James Gunn announcing a new universe in these movies not meaning jack shit didn't hurt it?
Well, I mean, I think you make a valid point in that. I think it's a culmination of all of the shit that's going on with DC and Warner Brothers right now. Like, I mean, yeah, the bad press of Ezra Miller fucking being worse than a shark and on the Hawaiian Islands is one thing. And then secondly, this fervent freaking like fan base of DCEU or DCU fans, if you will, like are going, and some of our closest friends are huge in the DCEU and all that and have been for a long time, which I think even they now are kind of seeing like, what's the fucking point? It's like, it's a kind of a slap in the face to all of them where it's like, yeah, we're going to reboot, but then we're after the reboot, you know? And it's like, now we're going to make sure that everything that you've watched up to now is completely disconnected, even though you could already assume that most things are disconnected. Like the wifey and I, we recently watched Shazam 2. I mean, we were going to watch it eventually, but
I enjoyed that movie.
Based off your recommendation, we made sure to watch it, and it was a fun movie. We liked the first one better. I think we both agreed there, she and I. But it was still a fun movie. But it's still tied in to the original DCEU. So it's like, is Zachary Levi going to be in a Shazam 3 if they even make a Shazam 3?
That movie did almost as bad as The Flash. You know, the crazy thing is Warner Brothers canned The Rock, and Black Adam ended up doing the best movie, being one of the best profitable movies compared to all the other ones. And I don't think it was profitable, but I'm just saying,
I thought Black Adam failed though financially.
It had the least amount of negative dollars.
Okay. That's a great way to put it.
And you know, I don't think you know this, but the weekend of The Flash, when they were already starting to say that this movie's gonna bomb because the box office wasn't doing great, one of the Russo brothers actually tweeted, maybe don't announce a new universe before
Yeah.
these movies come out.
But fucking seriously though, like they make a great point.
Like what
I can't
what
believe they
was
threw
your
shade like that.
what was
God
your
damn.
rush?
Seriously, what is the rush? I mean, like, again, it's like it kind of invalidates anyone wanting to see the movie at that point. Not everyone, but people that
Well,
actually care about the canon. You know what I mean?
exactly. We'll find out with Aquaman. Aquaman is because Blue Beetle is a part of the new universe.
I mean, cool. The
And
trailer
that's
looks
gonna bomb
fun.
too. They haven't promoted it. Like I've only really seen a trailer at the theaters.
It's on YouTube. I'm sure it's probably got a few million views. But I mean,
Mm,
and yes, the only time I've ever seen a trailer was when we went to go see The Flash. That's the
same,
only
same,
time I've ever
same.
seen
And
a
I
fucking
enjoyed the
trailer.
trailer. It looked
Yeah,
good,
it's
but
funny.
they're
It's
not
funny.
promoting it. That movie's gonna bomb. But this summer actually feels like the summer of bombs. I wouldn't be surprised if Barbie bombs. What's the other one? Oppenheimer? Is that what it's called?
Oh, Oppenheimer, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that one fails. And then there's one other one, right?
Well, Indiana Jones is bombing apparently,
Oh yeah, the Indiana Jones is fucking bombing for sure.
and I've heard it's a great movie. I've heard it's
So have
fine.
I. So have I. I'm still not gonna watch it.
See, that's the thing. I think you're right, and I don't know if I think from what I heard, Transformers is making less than Bumblebee, but it's still a fun movie. That's all
Just,
I've heard.
I've heard the same, but like
It's
that's
crazy,
it's not about how fun it
crazy.
is. That's not what the studios care about. They care about the profit. And it seems
Yeah.
like the last 2 months have just been I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy. What else has been really like top notch making profit? I know Ant-Man ended up making money. They weren't in the
Yeah.
negative, but like it's still one of the lowest MCU movies. And it's like one of those movies that has the biggest drop
hmm
off.
And the Little Mermaid remake didn't make any money in China. They didn't allow that movie to come to China, if I'm not
And that I
mistaken.
thought it was allowed in China, but they don't. I'm not gonna say anything.
You
I'm
can
actually
say it
gonna.
if you want
I'm
to,
gonna be politically correct.
and say,
If there was a crayon box in front of them, they wouldn't pick certain colors.
they got 64 crayons to choose from, but there's at least two that they will not be using. Now that I'm thinking about it, if we're talking about like the 64 pack of crayons we're all thinking about, they probably won't choose
The
at
one with
least
the sharpener on the
five.
side.
Yeah, no, on the back,
Yeah.
or on the side. No, but I'm
Oh
I'm talking
man,
like there's at least several shades that they won't be using.
I think that was politically correct enough.
That's
Oh man,
we probably could have stopped this episode
right
about
off
10
the
minutes ago.
right off.
Not yet. Sorry, Disney. Sorry, China. We love you both.
Oh my god. That
Oh
was
my
that was
god.
funny.
That
I don't know
was
if I could top that.
I don't think you should try. Any word? Fuck. Fuck. That's the analogy of the year for me right now. Oh my god. I don't feel comfortable about that whatsoever. But are you incorrect? Probably not.
No, I don't think I am. Not at all.
No, yeah. I feel that. I feel that most certainly. Dear God. Oh fuck. Okay. Let me ask you this. What type of bathroom games do you play?
I don't.
You don't play any bathroom games?
Are you surprised? Like, do I really play video games? It's one a year.
I love that you think I'm talking about video games. I just
Oh,
I just want to know what games do you happen to play with yourself in the bathroom?
I go on YouTube.
Like a civilized human being.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Like try to the old classic you pee, but then you flush the toilet in the middle of your pee and see if you can finish peeing before the toilet's done flushing.
I haven't done that since like I was 25, AJ.
I'm actually kind of surprised you would say that old, to be honest.
No, yeah, no, I
Fair
definitely,
enough.
or like, how far back can I go before I make a mess? Definitely.
Oh, sure.
Not anymore.
I've done that in a public restroom before. That was fun.
It's easier to do that. Somebody else has to pick up the mess.
Jesus Christ. I would at least stop before it became a problem.
No, you just all over the place.
Right on the walls.
Oh,
Jesus
what's your
God.
name? I'll pee it out.
It's gonna be cursive. Do you mind cursive? It's easier that way.
Terrible.
Just curious. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. Pardon me. That's it.
Yeah,
That was the
I wish
question.
I could say I do, but I'm one of those millennials now that's stuck on their phones.
I mostly am now for the two. Yeah,
Yeah.
most certainly. My wife can attest to that 100%.
But you
But
actually play games. That's the thing.
every once in a while, if I'm like, let's just see if I can.
No, I've waited for you, AJ. You play video games.
No. Hear me out.
Look at you
if I'm
just
not
stutter all over the place, you fucking liar.
if I'm not home and if I don't have company involved, then I will take my time. Otherwise, if I know that there's company waiting for me, then I will, expedite the process.
I'm
I'll keep
so
myself
glad
busy, but that's about it.
I'm so glad you take that into consideration. So the next time I wait 45 minutes for you outside of the bathroom, I know you're really just speeding it up.
No, yeah, of course. Just know that whatever I'm doing needs to be done. We'll put it that way.
Mm.
And for every minute I'm in there, there's probably only 2 minutes maximum where it's spent not doing the real thing. I'll put it
Terrible
that way.
person.
I'm just saying.
Terrible
Like that
person.
one time when we were in what city were we in? When we went to the outdoor mall and we had wine and stuff like that, and I got really sick. I think it was in San Luis Obispo or something.
Yes.
That mall, right? It was a nice area. I would love to go back, but every minute I spent in there, I was taking care of business, and that was probably a good 20 to 30 minutes, I would imagine.
20, 30 minutes is not 45 minutes, AJ.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I waited 45 to an hour for you.
Oh, you're talking about that exact instance. Is that right?
No, that time it was like 30 minutes. No, I agree with you.
Okay,
That time was.
Mm-hmm.
But I can think of another time when we're in South Point, and then I stood there for about an hour waiting for you.
South Point. Oh yeah. No, that sounds right. But
you were playing Marvel Snap, you son of a bitch.
But it was still the real deal. I had to take care of things. There's a lot of paperwork that need to get done.
I don't believe you at all.
I promise. I'm not trying to spend more time than I need to in a public bathroom. I know there's people that shy away from them, and I've been one on rare occasion, but I still don't want to spend any more time than I need to. I'll say that.
Okay.
I'll say that.
Bullshit, but okay.
As John would say, in my defense.
Yeah, in my defense.
All right. Well, why don't we end it right here? But before we do, of course, an episode of Beer Belly would not be complete without John's lovely words of wisdom for the week.
This is mainly going to be for the fellas.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, ladies. Step back. I need all the fellas, and I need you all to be honest with me. Or Beer Belly.
For Beer Belly.
Go into the bathroom, see how far back you can stand and pee without making a mess. That disqualifies you. And let us know how far back you can actually do it. Because I easily hit 10 feet. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt. I kind of want to measure tape it now.
A few of these?
Yeah.
10 feet.
Right, the right pressure and trajectory. You got it going.
It's a great time.
Would say, the right momentum.
Yes, momentum. Yes.
You have to feel every syllable as it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's a good call. Yeah, it's hard for the ladies, unfortunately, because they run the risk of a little splashback.
Oh, they'll get the splashback. 100%.
Well, then there you go. Let us know what your numbers are. Let us know what your records are on all your favorite socials. You can find us at BeerBellyPod. We're also on Threads now, so that's a thing. Threads, an Instagram app. Also,
being sued by Twitter, or threatened to be sued by Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Oh shit! Did they launch that recently? I'm so far behind on all
Yeah,
that.
I think like a week ago. I don't know.
Oh,
it's so not Twitter, so I don't care.
So like right before Twitter fucked
Maybe up? I might be wrong. I'm not even gonna try to say I know what I'm talking about.
No, it's okay. But even still, like honestly, I like Twitter as an app, but they kind of fucked up.
It's my favorite social media. Yeah, Elon Musk is an idiot, but I still follow people I like to read about. So,
oh no, for sure. And I haven't reached my tweet limit yet. I actually monitor myself to make sure I don't.
Does it show you?
I don't think it shows a cumulative count, But I just, if I feel like, you know what, I've been on it for a little bit, let me just do something else.
I haven't hit it, and that's literally like the only social media I use.
Oh, wow, damn. Okay, well, there you go then. Maybe we're just not freaking flicking through. We actually read what and look at what we
I
like,
think that's
what we
exactly what
enjoy.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't. I'll say this for myself. I don't follow much more on Twitter than I actually appreciate. On
Yeah.
Instagram, there's
Same.
probably a few more. There's quite a lot of extra accounts that I follow that I just don't need to follow anymore.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
do an unfollow purge every once in a while, like maybe once a year, but yeah, I'm not willing to take the time. But anyway, again, follow us on your favorite socials. Let us know what beers and what alcohol, maybe what cocktails we should drink in future episodes at BeerBellyPod on all of those. BeerBellyPod@gmail.com. You can find us on YouTube, the Twittermagrams, the Yumamatubes, as I just mentioned, of course, the Tickamatox. Thank you so much. But of course, yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to share us with your friends, your grandmothers, your dogs, of course, your grandmother's dog. It helps a lot. Thanks for sharing with your friends.
Pee on the dog too.
Yeah, if you can. We do have Beer Belly stickers, so if you'd like to pick some of those up, let us know. So that way we can maybe chuck a few at you. That'd be great. Something on your dog, something.
But I'm gonna pee on you too if you ask for it.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Free is free until it's not free any longer.
10 feet. Don't even need to be close.
Yeah, exactly. Just give them a chance. All right. We'll see you next week. Have a great one. Goodbye. You had to bring it to peeing.